There's another profound lesson that just really rocked my world from that account of the Hebrew people in the wilderness. We're told that everything written is written for our learning. Our Sunday school teacher was going through that account and talking about when the Hebrew people were in the desert, which the Lord sustained them 40 years in the desert. That's miraculous enough. But they ran across bitter water and they complained. And it's easy to look at from this perspective and, think, well, don't you know God is with you? That was until the teacher said, what do you do in your life when you run across bitter waters? That struck me. I was like a deer staring into headlights. I couldn't even think of another kind of response. When he put it that way, when things happen in our lives that are disappointing and are a problem. And I think the lesson in this is so beautiful. We're told complaining and grumbling is a sin. Self-pity would fit in there as well, because that is certainly not of faith. And those are easy traps to fall into when we're hurt, because that's our natural man's way. The lesson for the people, you can see it easier in their perspective. God was hoping for a little response that had some kind of faith in it. That's how I would put it. Like, Lord, okay, we know you're with us. We've encountered a problem, and we're going to look to you and trust that you can help. What a difference it makes when that is our response too, when something happens. Oh my goodness, it is life-changing to realize that choice. When something happens, we can either turn to trust God or we can turn away into self-pity and doubt and hurt. What a life-changing lesson when you put this into practice. It has been for me. Here's a poem called Put on Your Wings. How do you carry your weakness, your wounds, with the song of sorrow, self-pity? How do you carry your weakness, your wounds? Their weight seems to lift with rejoicing tunes, even if you have to wait on the Lord and wait and wait and wait. Even if you have to wait on the Lord and wait and wait and wait. God's word calls you to trust more in Him than the lies of the captor who'd lead you to sin. God's word would call you to praise through all things. How willing are you to put on your wings?